The media in Gauteng was invited for a full tour of one of the newest entertainment jewels in the province.
It's been a very interesting journey. It's been a three-phased opening. We opened the casino element and the 12 restaurants and 14 bars that make up that component on the 1st of April last year. And then in October we opened the arena very successfully. October through November we did about 125,000 people through the arena. And the last piece of the puzzle is the hotel. We soft opened the hotel on the 1st of March and we go on sale to the public on the 28th of March. We had massive debates in the design meetings, obviously with our partners from the precinct. During the day it's predominantly a business precinct, so therefore one needs to blend into that precinct, and at night we want the precinct to come alive. So it was a massive design challenge in terms of how we do that. The other huge consideration was how do we incorporate our greening aspects into the design of the building? How do we make it energy efficient? And I mean, very topical at the moment, how do we make it water efficient? So all these aspects were huge design debates that we had with the team around the table. And I think the last part of it was how do we make it timeless? And if you look at many of the casinos in South Africa, they were designed at a particular era, and the thinking at that particular time was around heavy theming. If you'll note that this building is not heavily themed and quite intentionally steers away from that. What we've tried to do is create an environment which is really flexible, green, so for example, have the ability to make the building change color at night to any. So if you want it to be red tonight, I can make it red for you.
Gauteng Tourism CEO elaborated on the market interest for an establishment of this scale.
This development in the city of Tshwane here, it's a welcomed attraction that we have been hoping to have as part of the strategy of bringing more events and hosting conferences in Gauteng. But above all, it's an injection that grows the economy, creates more jobs, as well as create a new nightlife in the city of Tshwane. It is also an attraction on its own to use in terms of promotion of Gauteng, in terms of to do and see in the area of Tshwane. The city of Tshwane is a concentration of a number of large embassies that you can find. We usually would like to market a destination with certain unique offerings, and with these buildings and the developments that we have here, we have the largest statue of Nelson Mandela in terms of the Union Building. We now can speak about an arena in the city of Tshwane, which a multi-purpose offering, shopping, entertainment, as well as hosting of events in one area, as well as accommodation that you can find within one precinct. And we also love the new hotel that they've put in there, which is a multi-purpose hotel for conferencing, for events, but it also caters different categories from 3-star, 4-star and 5-star. So it takes into account a whole range of affordability in terms of the society.
Currently, tourism contributes around 7% to the local economy of Gauteng. The aim is to further boost this sector by focusing on the province's competitive advantages.
We've got the big infrastructure advanced. When you look at our road networks, complicated. One of the busiest airports in the country. We've got 18 other airports here. We've got infrastructure like hotels, accommodation. We have hosted big events previously, Soccer World Cup, Cricket World Cup. So the capacity of the province is for all to see. I mean, everybody knows what we're capable of, and that's what we are selling. Our capacity, our ability. We still are a gateway to Africa, despite the fact that there has been some inroads made by cities like Cape Town. For instance, you have Emirates having a flight there in Durban, other countries like Ethiopia, but we remain one of the biggest airport here, the biggest economy in the country, the fifth economy in the continent, diversified, sophisticated economy. The financial services sector is robust. People can do business here. So there's so much that we're looking at, and not just one aspect, because we are a big, complicated economy.
Apart from the entertainment offering at this new establishment, which includes world-class restaurants and accommodation, Times Square boasts the second largest casino in South Africa. The casino industry in South Africa is one that should not be underestimated in terms of its revenue generation and contribution to the national economy. In 2017, the casino industry supported more than 64,000 jobs in South Africa. It generated 16.5 billion rand. Now, 36% of that contribution went directly to local, provincial and national governments, and 155 million rand went towards the development of education, health, sports, arts and culture.
We look at casinos in the manner in which they have packaged their offerings. You note that most of the investments in the casino industry, it's about giving just beyond a gambling space. They put restaurants, they put entertainment places, they put hotels, they put children playing places, and a whole range of things that the society can do over and above just a one-stop gambling entity. So I think they are a catalyst in the growing of the economy. They are catalysts in the entertainment zone, and they are also a creator of jobs in different ways. People who come here in the casinos will need to be offered food, will need to be offered accommodation, but also people who come here cannot just sit on the casino machines. They will also want to know the places and travel around. So I think an injection of casinos is a growth in its own, in terms of infrastructure development as well.
We also received a tour of Times Square's arena. We were told it has the potential to host the biggest music concerts in the province, amongst various other kind of events. Nishina Mohammed for Joburg Today.